to Deluxe Creativity channel, and today we have an interesting episode. With me, I have Beauty, Sarah, Frida, and two gentlemen at the behind the scenes.
Hey.
Coffee Square, by the way. So today is going to be a very relaxed and chilled. That's why we have the red couch and chilled episode.
Well, upgrade.
It's going to be a very relaxed episode, so we hope you enjoy what we're about to discuss. And please leave your comments and opinions. So our question for today is what are we discussing today?
Okay, is society fair for making men pay all the bills?
Seriously.
Of course, why not?
No, it's not fair because like it puts a lot of pressure on the guys, you know, and stuff like that. It's not fair, but it's okay. Like, it's really okay.
Like you rather the guy pays the bills and you pay most of the bills, right?
Yes, now.
Well, is it fair? Is the question?
No, it's not fair for me.
So
It's
what's
not
the-
I
fair.
don't think it's fair.
What is all the ideal?
50-50.
50-50.
No,
What?
I don't
You want
think so.
in bills?
Yeah.
Just the bills?
In anything.
In everything, right?
In everything.
Okay, so if you're, for me, if we're going to split the bills, we're going to split everything else. It doesn't have to be 50-50 because
Depending on what
it's
you
too
what you
idealistic
get.
to expect.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
that's right.
But we're also caring for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sharing
of
the
course.
Yeah.
chores in the house.
Yes.
That is very important.
Because I believe if you're going to expect that your husband is the sole provider, yeah, it's not like it's exactly fair per se, but you guys must have come to some kind of agreement that will make it balanced. That okay, you're in charge of the home, so you're performing your duties at home. So even though it's not like of monetary value, it is of value. Because if they remove you from the equation of taking care of the home, then the home crumbles. He's bringing in the cheese to the house, you get, so that's his sole responsibility. But this is not to say that he would disrespect your role, you get, because without you, the house is not going to function.
Of course.
In the same way, without his funds, the house is not going to be. So you guys need each other, and that's the so-called balance that society so far has created. But the problem now is that women are making money now. You get.
Yeah.
We're making our own income. It's two-sided. We're making our own income, but in the same breath, men still expect you to perform these homely roles
Regardless of what
100%.
you're doing, yeah.
You get. So they want you, not men in general, but some men, typical Nigerian men, want you to still come home and cook, clean, take care of the kids, do all those things,
And
but
do the
they come
bedwork
home, sit on the sofa, right? And then
I still have sex
and then
with
to
my
them
husband.
it's like, oh yeah, but you're a career woman, it's 2017, we should split the bills. Nigga? How is that fair?
Okay, now that's not fair. I mean,
Yeah.
when you said bills, I thought you meant like strictly bills, but already I have the mentality of we're splitting everything. The fact that I'm a woman does not mean I have to do all your laundry. Like if you have time to do the laundry, please do it by all means. If you have time to cook, please cook for me. If you have time to clean the house, please cook the house and clean the house. But it doesn't mean I will not do. Like we are going to.
It's a personal thing basically.
Yeah.
You guys will have a conversation
and
one will
understanding.
decide, okay, this is my strength, this is my weakness.
Exactly.
If you cook better than I cook, it's only fair that you cook. If
I hate
today you're
ironing.
tired,
I hate
I'll
ironing.
cook.
So if you know how to iron, please help me iron.
I love to iron.
I
For
hate
me-
ironing.
For me, I think it goes back to upbringing, right? I'll give you an instance with my brother. I cannot see myself washing the plates in my house. Like, I can't see myself. I do the cooking, I do the cleaning. You should do the laundry, and you should do the washing of plates. Because these are the things I don't like doing. And apart from that, I don't see myself making a goosey soup also. Because I taught him how to make a goosey soup. I feel right now it should be like an expert in making a goosey soup. The same thing, you can't catch me making puff puff in my house. It's not possible. I've taught him, and I expect him to take these things that, for me, we haven't spent so much time with our parents. I feel like this is my way of teaching my brother how to treat a woman. So with this, I don't expect my brother to treat his wife like, oh, I'm bringing the money, so do this. And it actually plays a role of the husband in staying with him, because is tutoring and he brings the money, like, okay, I make this money, take this, buy something for yourself. Like, I'm so proud of me. I feel like, upbringing matters also, because sometimes
some guys just feel like, okay, I can't cook, so what are we going to do?
When we go here, my brother didn't know how to cook. He had to learn. Do you understand? So I think the mentality, upbringing, everything matters a lot. Yeah.
For me, I think like it's okay if you make the guys pay the bills, like if you train them to take care of their families, you get. But then it's the things that are attached to it I don't like, because they don't necessarily train the guys to just pay the bills, but most women actually train their children to become entitled in some sense. That's the one me I don't like. Like for me it's okay. Like it's not really fair when you train up children, like boys, telling them, oh, you have to like be the sole breadwinner of your family. Like it's not really fair. But then aside that, they also train them to be entitled, because like someone like me now, in my house I'm expected to be in the kitchen 24/7, but it's not the same for my brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
And since they have now that training that okay, they are supposed to be the breadwinner and all those kind of things, I get there is pressure, but then there's this like this entitlement. They feel like it's not my place. It's not my place. It's not my place to be in the kitchen. It's not my place. It's not necessarily, and that is not frowned upon.
Exactly.
Like in our society, it's actually not frowned. Like if the guy is able to take care of his family, I mean, what else?
Say a man.
Is the only thing that if he can do that, then it's okay.
Now is that if you see a guy in the kitchen, like the family, the guy's family will say,
oh my God, like he's
something, like yeah, and all of that.
Oh my God,
expected
he's
to
doing exactly like that's the part, man. For me, it's okay. Like if the guy is like you can train your child to be responsible, take care of his family. I think all men are supposed to be like that. Of course, there is a burden that comes with that. It's the same way there is a burden that comes with like you. I mean, I'll pass exams and then my mom will tell me, will your husband eat your grades? You get those kind of things. So there's also a burden.
Why are you wasting your money? What's all this for?
In essence,
so I use the school fees to start
both ways there is but that is that entitlement, because now these men will feel entitled even when they beat their wives. They are entitled, even when your own value as a woman is already attached to a man. Because if you go for all these women's, like the women meeting or something, especially in Nigeria, and you don't have a husband and you're coming to talk, they'll tell you to keep quiet. Like, who are you? You can't say exactly. Even if that woman has a child, they will tell you because you don't have. So for me, like in training these men, like giving them, okay, let me pay bills. Like for me, it should stop, because like making money nowadays is not something new. Like it's not a I have to go through so and so process to start making money. It's so easy. So now why are we still training our children to have that kind of mentality? Like that entitled.
As a society, we put a lot of value on a lot of respect attached to money.
Yes.
Do you understand? It's in the same way, because of how society has, I don't know, molded our minds. When the woman is making more money, she automatically feels, I'm generalizing obviously, but she automatically feels like she can, like she will disrespect her husband. You hear like, I hear some women say, or young ladies say like, if I'm making more money, then eventually I'm going to disrespect, even though you don't intend to, eventually I'm going to disrespect my husband. It's like, why? That means to you, there's a respect that comes with having the money, you get, and the sole reason that you're respecting your husband is because he's bringing in the money to the house. Why don't you have any respect for what you're bringing to the table? Do you understand? Like you say, you hear the guys that say, I want to carry a woman because you have to bring more. Like, what are you bringing to the table besides, your cooking? I can pay someone to cook, I can pay someone to clean. Then pay those people.
Yeah.
Do you get? Let's see how much of a home your house is. If you feel like what I'm doing, if you place such a low value on what I am doing. I'm doing these things for free for you, and then attached with that is love, knowing that you will come back home to somebody that has cooked your food. You don't just come to the kitchen and eat. I'm gonna sit with you at the table.
Because the food is made with love.
Do you understand? Your kids are gonna come meet you and they're clean. You're gonna come, you see your clothes ironed and stuff like that. You get, and even though a cleaner can do all these things for you, a cook can do all these things for you. Let's be real, you're still in that house by yourself.
True.
Do you understand? There's still some level of emptiness. Do you get? So you cannot tell me that I'm not bringing anything to the table.
Yeah.
Do you get? It's disrespectful because I can also tell you all you're bringing to the table is money. Do you get? Is it only money that we use to survive in this life?
It's what I was
Money
telling
doesn't
someone
buy
that at the end
happiness.
of the year, you might have a guy was like, oh, he doesn't, it's not like he doesn't believe in love, but then he feels like love comes with money. Like, with money you can buy love, you can buy everything. A woman wants, they call it security. When he said security, I even thought he meant like to make the woman feel, yeah. He was like, money. And I'm like, okay, I know that money is important, right? I know that as a guy, you even need money to take care of yourself, take care of your family.
You won't feel bad. You won't feel good dating, being with someone you don't have money.
He's been
You feel comfortable.
He's been there. Like, he's dated somebody that actually did not have money, and the girl cheated on him. In fact, they went out for having sex, and the girl cheated on him. The one that had money.
Okay, he was broke.
Yeah.
And his girl cheated on him,
Like
someone else.
Yeah, he did not have like to provide. Oh, you want gifts, birthday gifts. Something like you're just in a relationship.
I mean, in my opinion, you dodged a bullet. Is that the kind of person you want?
Of course, exactly. No. So, but then he just feels like, but he sacrificed so much for the girl. Did you get? He sacrificed so much. So he doesn't want to get into that another like relationship where it's because of money. That's why you treat him like shit or something like that. So he's like, he has to make money before entering anything called relationship. It's not like he's not going to love his wife or anything, but it's just
financial security.
Exactly, it's just money. So like, I don't know. There's so much pressure on guys. Like, and I was trying to tell him that, but at the end of the day, I feel like I can date a guy that is not like financially stable. Date. Obviously, if he's married, dates. But if he's married, I just feel like you're not ready for marriage. I'm not saying that we can't date. I'm just saying like you're not ready for marriage. So let's not even get there yet. Let's try to sort ourselves out, career, whatever, and then we can move on. So basically, I was trying to explain to him that it doesn't really matter, because if you think it's money that you're going to entice me with, I can actually get it from somewhere else. I can be with you and still get that money. So at the end of the day, it's not really money I'm looking for. Do you get? I just need a guy that is going to respect me.
But then that's you.
Yeah, I was like,
like 80%, like men. See.
No, I understand that's me. But at the end of the day, just like Frida was saying, that it's just like his money.
I think it's something they have to deal with for like ever, sorry
like
guys.
It's a burden that guys have to deal with.
Yes,
because society has made it that way.
It's just what it is. Although it depends, of course, on the like.
It's a plus.
The choice of
like,
the couple.
Don't worry.
But I think it's something
you
that
have to. Okay. As much as society molds us, it's important for you to step back and actually understand why you do the things you're doing, why you're making certain decisions.
Yeah.
You get, because that way it also makes it makes it slightly easier to find someone that's compatible, because you're asking the right questions, you're having the right conversations. Do you understand? So just because society says this is what is expected of you doesn't necessarily mean that you need to fit into these things. Now, this is not to say that because society, just because you're not trying to fit into society, you should remain a broke ass nigga. No. Do you understand? But you shouldn't feel like it's your obligation to, pay. Like, I'm sorry, put your girlfriend on allowance. It's a very
shoe allowance, makeup allowance. Maybe don't talk it that I'm available. But I mean, like, that's so ridiculous.
It's very like. It's very shocking, and you actually see, like, you go to Nigeria,
just like
and it's so common.
Yeah, it's very
like
common.
you seem out of place. Exactly, it's demand. It's like, how why would I date him when he's not even giving me allowance?
Because he your father. It happened to me. It happened to me. Like she was like,
Is he
like
your father?
you're not even joking. Like, are you joking? And you're even abroad. As in, you my mom said she bought you a car. I'm like, please. My father has not even bought me a car. Like, why?
It's just like the video I watched. He showed
I
me.
wonder how guys
He showed me a
are
video
dating
today.
now.
Yeah, it's TD Jake's video, and then the girl. Okay, some Ghanaian guy got. I don't know if they were married. Were they married?
Yes.
Okay, they got married to this girl. Where is she from? America, right?
Yeah, she's American.
She's American. Okay, but then everybody thought that he was getting married to her for green card. Now that's the pressure. That's pressure on black men now, on African men. You want green card, so either way. But me, I always see it as a win-win. Maybe you love the girl, and then secondly, greener pastures. It's a win-win.
Yeah, like
It's a win-win.
you find someone you love and you.
I mean,
And that you also get me. I
It's
mean,
all positivity all the way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's okay.
everything is green.
Everything is green. But then the girl just felt like that was the sole purpose of him getting
So
married.
and she's still
and then she got married to
Oh,
him.
she felt that way, not even her family.
She felt that way. At some point, maybe her family
Some
too.
people have said that whispering
Into
that.
her. Yeah. So anytime, even if she has doubt, she'll now go back to tell her family that I don't know if he loves me, blah blah. Then
Really?
she'll have backup. So even in the TD Jake show, the first question was, how many of you here think that this guy is marrying this girl for love? Only like 4 people stood up. How many of you think that this guy is marrying this girl for green card? The rest of them stood up, and I'm just like, wow.
Zero faith in
And then-
humanity.
Oh yeah, explain yourselves now.
Why?
This is the time for you to explain.
Why
Like the
you
couple.
believe-
No,
Okay,
this-
for the couple
to explain yourself. Okay, the guy was like, well, are you shocked? He's like, he's not actually shocked because this is what he has been living with all his life, most of like since he was here.
Really?
So he's not even surprised. But then he has tried his best to prove to this girl that he loves her. He works. In fact, they are staying together. She's in school. He pays for everything. I mean, he's in school. Pays for tuition. Pays for everything. Pays the bills. Pays the rent. She doesn't
What
pay.
does she want?
She doesn't pay anything. He
What
is
you call
working
that?
his
A blood talking demon.
Does she want a private
He's
jet
working.
or what? Like, what does she
She's
want?
working his butt out just to prove to this girl that look, I'm not just here
You
for
should
green
save
card.
yourself,
Like,
man, because the insecurity is
But-
going to
Yeah.
keep creeping.
TD Jakes was like,
their relationship.
wow, honestly, that's on you. Like, you decided to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You decided to
Yeah.
because you let her get into
To
your
your
head.
hair, exactly.
We forgot to ask. He was like, he asked the wrong question, and maybe we should have asked that. Are you sure this girl
Is the one for you?
Yeah, it's the one for you. Or
Yeah.
this girl is
No,
using you or something.
exactly.
Yeah.
We even asked, she was like, oh, she was even shocked that it's like everything switched on her. Because they asked, okay, so which of you here still thinks that this girl is married for green card? Nobody answered anymore. What?
She's not smart. When people are saying that your husband is marrying you for green card, they don't rate you.
Exactly.
I don't know with this topic.
So it's like there's so much pressure. A guy, okay, you're supposed to provide. That's not even enough. Then you're now a black guy.
You're not even paying her
You're now paying everything.
basically
You're
taking
paying
care of
bills,
your
you're paying
being her
rent.
father.
He had to work even weekends
Just so that
to pay.
Do you know, like, I
Not
think
even there
you see me
herself.
as weird because I'm one person that don't believe in a guy spending on a girl. I don't
especially if you can take care of yourself.
know. Do you actually you can actually
But right now,
It's wife.
it even defeats the purpose because it's like you're trying to prove them wrong.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, it's like you're
But
trying
they
to.
married all the rest.
They are married.
and she's having this problem.
Yes, like why did you marry him if
In
you
the
have
first place,
Like,
exactly.
what is she okay? Sorry.
I so do not believe
As
in
the
a
guy
guy.
running
In
away with
dating,
green
I
card,
so do
yeah.
not believe a guy should take care of a. It should be something that comes from you.
Exactly.
And for me,
It's
because
not
like,
an
you can actually
obligation.
piss me off if you try like giving material things in a
Because then
relationship.
I now start to think like, are you trying to buy
Buy me,
me?
exactly.
Are you not going to expect me to do
I don't
things that
like it.
I
I
don't
don't
do?
mind though.
For me, I don't mind gifts, but
No,
Yeah,
the point is this. I think the thing is most guys are not even going into relationship these days because they feel like I won't be able to cater for her material needs.
Exactly.
But it's more than material needs.
You
It's
cannot
more than
afford
that.
her.
Those little things, the very little things actually matter more than the material things.
Tell that to her like that.
That's what I think.
Say your husband pays for everything in the house, bills, school fees, everything, and you work.
Yeah.
Does he have the right to tell you to stop working?
no.
Jesus.
Why not?
Why not? What value does he gain
From
you
you working.
for me, from me working,
What value does he gain?
Where he pays everything
He
in the
pays
house.
for everything.
You
bills,
don't bring any
school
money
fees,
to the table.
petrol,
but
he
is
got the car,
that his
and
decision?
he wants to tell you to stop working.
Whose decision was it?
Was it
Is his decision to like pay for everything?
No, you
it's-
say you don't-
You live in that kind of pressure where you tell him that he's the man of the house. You know, his money is for us. But then when I work and get money, it's my money.
Yeah.
So does he have a right to tell me?
I think Sarah is
to
the
stop
best
working?
person. I can't relate. So
It's
maybe-
because that will stop me from working. No.
No, but like in this
In that situation,
in
yeah,
that
you can't.
situation,
You can't.
Does
Because
he
then
have
I
yes. The thing is, of course, he can ask me to stop working, but will I follow him?
But then what value does he gain from
From you
you working?
working.
Because you're
No,
working for money he
no.
doesn't see.
That's the
But
thing.
yet, it's taken away from the time that he
Like-
could be spent doing something that
at
he
home.
gains
But the
value.
thing is,
Yeah.
someone like that will probably have something to do himself.
Yeah, no, he works. He works and
Is
he
that
makes
what I'm
money.
saying? Why he's working and working?
Yeah, but then
Well,
he's
you're-
saying
yeah.
he wants you to do more housework.
Yeah.
And your work
Take
is
care of the
taken away
kids
from
more
that.
like
Because
that.
in
Spend money
you
house
working,
is not.
no, in you working,
Yeah.
you're spending less time is the fact. You're spending less time with the children.
Yeah.
You're spending
They are
less
going
time.
to school.
No,
Yeah, but the way they're
you're
home
spending
or
less
anything.
time. Let's say you work.
Say you work and you
something.
finish late, like as a medical doctor or something,
Exactly.
or something. You finish late, so you can't cook dinner, you can't do all that stuff. But he's working and he's paying,
paying
he's buying
bills.
foodstuffs in the house, he's paying all the
Making
bills,
sure everyone's
For
he's
okay.
got the
gas.
car, and yet you cannot fulfill. So he's doing his supposed husband duties, but you cannot fulfill your supposed wifely
Duties.
duties because you're working.
I think
And he's not seeing the fruits of,
Of your labor.
mine is like the goals I have set for myself will not depend on the next person.
We understand.
No, like because like if I have accomplished what I want to accomplish, like okay, let me say I'm working because I want to get this specialty, that specialty, and you're telling me to cut it short because you don't see any gain in that, I really won't. But then when I'm done with what I'm doing, do you get what I'm saying? Like when I'm done with getting what I want to get from this work I am doing. First of all, you met me, the work I was doing before, like it
Yeah, but that's the thing.
independent of
You have
no,
your-
mine is
No,
like
but
I
when
have
he met you, you
Yeah.
were taking care
care
of
of yourself. Yeah,
Now,
your bills and everything.
he's
He's
married.
taking care of you.
No, that's my point. Like, why would I stop that?
Because when the traditional marriage rules were written, women didn't work.
Yeah.
Women stayed at home and did homework.
Yeah.
Men went out and
To
did
work.
outside
Yeah.
work. Both of us worked but different places. But now that the traditional marriage rules are not followed because women go out and do outside work too, he's still fulfilling his part of the traditional
Yeah.
rule. But you
But
are
you are
not.
not.
You're not.
So does he have a right to tell you to stop what you're doing and fulfill your part of the traditional
But then
rule if
that's
you want
the
him to fulfill his part of the
Because
traditional
if you're still expecting him
That's
to
the
fulfill
thing.
this
For me,
traditional
I
role,
think
I believe-
for me, I think yes, he has the right to do that, but it still doesn't mean I will take it. I think if I would not, I would actually ask if I could pay. Like I want to bring something to
Well,
the
yeah,
table.
I think
that's
don't
a
get me wrong,
better
I don't
deal.
think it's
Yeah.
fair
It's not-
if
yeah.
both of you are working and he expects only you to do the housework.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
that's
fair.
not
But
fair.
what I'm saying is if he's paying for everything, like the house you live
Yeah.
in, the clothes on your back, the food on the table, if you want to take the children out, petrol,
going on
he bought the
vacation,
cars,
it's all on
Yeah.
everything. And he wants you to stay at home.
to focus on the house.
And he's not
He's
paying
not-
for,
I'm
he's not
saying-
necessarily paying for everything
No,
out of
I
choice.
won't.
He's paying for everything because you pressured him to. Because you told him he's the
Because
man of the
I
house.
pressured
Because your family pressured him to.
That's what I'm saying. If I really like she said, I'm looking at something. I know where I'm going to my work.
You have
and
your
everything.
goals and
Yes,
your aims.
I would try to like okay. I think let's cut the bills now.
That's the point.
I
It's
we
like-
come to an agreement. 50. No, you have to meet everybody like
Yeah,
at the same time.
yeah. So then in doing that, you're not saying that he should pay for everything.
Yes.
So technically, your money is our money.
Yes, that is what.
And my money is
It's
our
our
money.
money, yeah.
Exactly.
And the
But
house shows
this instance is in a situation where you believe that your money, so like my money
It's
is
my money.
Yeah. Do you understand? But his money
It's our money, including my extended family.
So he's not just taking care of you, he's probably taking care of your siblings or
Oh my God.
you know.
So do you think
I
this
think
kind
I'll
of
wait.
man in this kind of situation has a right to tell his
Yes,
wife?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
No,
I think
for
so.
me, I think
No.
Then
I
why
say
you marry?
yes. No, mine is like because you will know this thing beforehand. No, in
but
all
like,
honesty.
he knows it, but you
No.
can
Like
know about something going to happen, but you can't already always
Well, he's not the man for
know the extent.
do you get like you will know? No, I will tell you up front, right? If I'm that kind of person, that I'm like my money is my money and your money. If you don't have a problem with it, like just go. You're not my person. Honestly, if you have a problem with it,
But
go.
what I'm saying
But
is
then
it's very that mentality.
No, but like,
is
say
a
he
little
doesn't know he has a
idealistic.
problem with it.
Exactly, that's what I'm
doesn't
saying. It's
know.
very
Yeah.
So
idealistic.
he goes
It's
into the
easy
marriage.
for you to
and okay,
think that
fine.
someone will
He
agree with that
doesn't
now,
know.
kind of-
He
and
doesn't know
fast-forwarding-
he has a problem with. That's like
But see, fast forward into the
his house.
future where you actually now start living in
With
that
the person.
dynamic,
Yeah.
where he works all day, right? You're working all day.
The
He
kids
comes
no time
home-
for the
he comes
kids.
home.
No dinner sometimes.
You've written the list of things
you're
that he
asking
has
for
to
the
pay
money,
for.
yeah.
Say, babe, I found the money now. Do we need to pay for all these things, right?
Yeah.
He comes home. The kids are like, oh, mommy, daddy, we missed you all day. See what we did. So you have no clue what's going on in your kids'
kids.
life, just as much as he has no clue. You
Yeah.
guys come home and you're both ordering pizza or ordering takeout because
For me, that-
you're both busy. You get all the nanny cooked food in the house.
Yeah.
You get, and then this guy is starting to be like,
So what
One
value
person
does he
is
get?
supposed
you
to.
get
No,
like,
he's
no,
thinking like not one person.
No,
I'm
it's not like
I'm ready to
problem.
continue with this, but
You
I'm
get-
asking you to
It's like so like
because
it's like basically
Because
you're-
what
it
value
seems
does
like
he
as if
see
you're
in
his
you
child.
working?
What's the value of you
so basically
working?
that's my problem. Like why will I because you don't see a value in me working? Is that
It's not-
enough?
No,
reason
it's
No,
not
it's
for
not
me
like
to
he's not
stop
seeing.
working.
see.
Well, kind of to him, it could be.
That's
if,
him.
If he feels like other stuff are being neglected,
That's what
say
you get.
like he can't come home to food because you're at work.
It was-
Say he can't come
And
home
he
to a
has
clean
paid for
house
the food.
because you're at work.
Yeah.
Say he has to stop work to go pick up the children because you're at work. Then he comes home to after all this, he doesn't mind, and then he still has to pay all the bills. He still has to fill your petrol. He still has to take care of your work clothes. He still has to take, but then
You're
he
like
knows
a child.
you're
Yeah.
making money.
You married.
It's
married.
just like our parents, you know.
So in his mind,
Exactly.
It's like he's your parent.
Yeah, that exactly. So your mom can actually tell you to stop going to school, you know.
Like stay in the house.
So she's paying for it.
Because I'm
anyway.
Because she's paying for it, they
but
bring
then
your
the
rent,
difference is that
everything.
the difference is your mom sees the value in what she's investing in.
Yeah,
Because at the end
for
of
the
the
future.
day, your future will
Yes.
be secured and you can take care of him. But with him, knowing that your money is never going to come to him,
Never, he doesn't even know how
what
much
value
you earn.
does he get from you working?
Wait, I don't understand.
Someone stop.
No, someone like me now, you get, I won't leave my children unattended to. The same way I won't leave.
No,
like,
I think you're get the scenario. Like,
this is okay, someone is like, okay, you want me to stop working. What I'm hearing is you want me to stop working because like the value is not entering the family.
No, because
just
I'm not getting anything
Anything.
from you working.
nothing.
I'm losing.
As opposed to you gaining.
Do you get? You working is good because you get extra money, but you get extra money for yourself. What do I get from?
What exactly?
from
What
you
is money
working?
for?
That's what I'm saying. Like I use it for other things.
Like what?
Like
what?
to invest in other things.
For the family.
For the family or for you?
In whose
For
name?
both my children,
In whose
for
So
name?
you're not. So it's not about him either.
You get, at the end of the day,
For my-
you've not said I will spend it
in
on him.
essence,
Yeah,
yeah.
not even I'll spend a little. Like, what
No. My own is like, why won't I spend it on him? Why will
But then
he pay?
the way you're painting this picture is that when you, in the rare moments that you spend it on him, it's her favorite. He should be grateful. Do you
No,
understand?
I didn't say that.
No.
You didn't say
You
that.
don't say it, but like it's not like I'm saying you literally said
That's
that.
the
but
impression.
That's the impression. Do you get? It's
No.
like you if he says babes, because it's not like you'll be paying for things daily. Do you get? So on the day, let's say you
We don't
buy
need to resolve this
a
topic.
fridge or
It's
something.
something to think about. Just go to the next part.
I think no.
No,
Because
I think no. If I'm not
won't
adding any
stop
value to the
working.
family, then you have a
Because see, I
It's
know,
not like you
I
will need to
understand,
act
I
like-
understand
it's not-
that
it's not
working,
like-
especially if it's a professional
Yeah.
career, it's not just monetary.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
Passion,
this-
everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This fulfillment and purpose, right? But realistically,
So what happens when you
the
achieve your
drive,
goal?
the true drive, besides this purpose, is to. I don't know about you, but it's to put food on the table, and I don't literally just mean food. You know what I mean? Like
Everything.
to sustain your life, to save money for your future and all
Yeah.
of that. You get. So in the end, ultimately, it's about the money. Do you understand? So the moment you're telling me that this money, all this 9 to 5 you're doing every day, coming back home stressed, that even as me, husband, I'm tired, I still have to massage your back, oh babes, how was your day, da, 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 tell me all that. But in the end of this, fine, it's nice.